It's probably one of the cool... Wala pa. Wait lang, take two. What's up, guys? It's Donnie Pangilinans. I'm currently here at our Belo campaign shoot. Super cool layout so far. I think every project I do is memorable. But the reason why this show is very memorable is because it happened in the middle of the pandemic when I thought we wouldn't have work, everyone would be at home. I wouldn't be able to shoot anymore kasi syempre, ang dami nangyayari. It was very meaningful, so I brought my He's Into Her jersey. And it actually says Enrile in the back because my name there is Dablor Enrile. Ayan, the Benison Bears. As kids, we had one of the best childhoods ever. The Pangilinans, we also love Star Wars. So I brought this lightsaber that I have at home. We used to also play as children. I even have videos, like our Christmas parties, our reunions with Pangilinans. We used to play against each other, like those lightsaber fights. And then our dads would get involved and we'd run around, and just one of my favorite memories. One of the most, I would say, influential things that we have done, even as siblings, is to compete in triathlons together. This is one of the helmets I used as a kid. It really shaped me into who I am today. It really taught me just the idea of discipline and like really working hard for something. It just shows you that in everything in life, you really have to work hard for it. And you have to work together as well. I guess just to not rush things and just enjoy every moment of everything you're doing and be grateful. Well, what I brought here was my controller. Just because I feel like it's the best way to like forget about everything, all your problems. I don't know if that's good or bad, but the games out right now, it really reminds me of like also my childhood when we used to play like a lot of Call of Duty, WWE. I brought this because it represents like just the stuff I do in my spare time. So I love playing video games, just chilling from everything, taking a breather, and like really just putting yourself in a different like environment. So yeah, that's what gaming represents, yeah. Everyone knows I think I love going to the beach. So it's like one of the best things. So I brought this hat because I love wearing hats, especially in the beach. When I'm in the beach, it's another getaway from everything, and I just love looking at the ocean, just hearing it, hearing the waves. And I think that's also why Advalite is perfect for me because it really helps with my damaged skin under the sun. It's perfect when you need help with, you know, discoloration, pigmentation, stuff like that. My item that I want to own, it's actually related to this. So I brought one of my cameras. But the reason why I brought the camera is because I want to own more travel tickets. So I want to invest in not just stuff, but also memories more. I guess being able to just get a wider scope of like what life really is. And like right now, obviously, I'm working a lot and it's really fun. But it's nice also when you get to just experience, you know, different parts of the world. So yeah, I think that's what I want the future to kind of look like. It's more experiences like that. I just want him to feel at peace. You know, peace with everything that he's done in life. Maybe pressure, but good pressure. Not like pressure to, you know, have to prove something to someone, because I feel like you still have to be grateful in every situation. So yeah, to just be at peace and in the future to have obviously learned so much more and grew so much more. Someone who grew so much more. I think learning is a never-ending process. It's so hard to say who you will be in the future, but I feel like Donnie Pangilinans in the future is someone I will look up to now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hello everybody, welcome to another Vicki Belo vlog. Yay! Woo! As usual, kinidnap ko lang itong mga tao that I'm interviewing because we're doing an ad campaign for somebody, but I will release this when the ad campaign comes out so you'll know who it is. But I'd like to welcome, he comes from a big family, a Christian family, and it's really one of the best families I've seen. The dynamics are great. They're all so kind to each other. But we want some chismis about Donnie as a brother. So Solana muna para hindi niya marinig, but I get the real candid answer. Solana, how's Donnie as a brother?
He's very nice and he's always willing to play with me when he's not at work or when he's at home.
When he was not in showbiz, did he have a lot more time with you?
Yeah.
No, and then he used to live in your house, right?
Yeah.
But do you still get to see him a lot?
Yeah, I get to see him a lot. It's nice when he visits us for dinner and stuff, when he sleeps over.
And he picks you up from school.
Yeah.
You're kidding. He picks you up from school.
Yeah.
So don't your classmates go, Donnie, Pangilinans, no?
No, not
Do they know who he is?
Yeah.
What's your relationship with him? Is it more like friendly or protective brother?
He's protective to me. Yeah.
Was Donnie like an honor student, conscientious student, or malakwachan?
I think Donnie knew how to have fun and take school seriously at the same time because he has a very fun group of friends and they understood that high school was a time that you can enjoy and let loose a little bit sometimes, but you also had to pass so that you could get into a good college.
You said that your mom and Donnie are super duper alike. What does that mean?
I think they're the biggest introverts in the family because we're all pretty expressive. When they need to be energetic and show a lot of energy, because they're both in the entertainment industry, they can do it. But at home, they're very reserved and chill.
He's quiet lang.
Like,
When he needs his space,
yeah,
he's quiet.
but we all know each other's dynamics already. That we can feel it out. Okay, are we going to, like Solana said, are we gonna play a board game? Or are we gonna play bangsak? Or are we going to just sit down and watch a movie and just chill? So we just kind of adjust to each other.
Let's say when Hannah and my dad are discussing something important, it's very expressive. It's very like dynamic.
We're standing up. Like,
yeah, they're
we're-
standing
we're
up
drawing-
with their other gestures.
yeah.
When Donnie and my mom are talking about something, so
There's a...
What's the brother? Ano siya? Is he protective? Like when you date guys, I know Ella, you kind of had a phase where you were not exactly the model child. So being the eldest in the family, parang you were the first to rebel, right?
I think I was at that time. Thank God, the Lord is gracious.
Does Enrique know this? That you were?
Yes, everybody knows my truth, so it's okay.
How long was this going on for?
Maybe last couple years of high school. And my brother, I know that he is protective, but he also knew that I was his older sister, so he did respect that boundary. But the times that he felt like he really needed to say something, Donnie is a man of fewer words than normal, but when he does say something, you know that he really thought about it. It really matters. And it's something of value to him. That's why he will share it with you. I think he's
that's
more
nice.
protective towards Hannah because she's younger, but I know that my brother is very, yeah.
If he knows somebody's interested in me, he'll make it known.
Was he palikero when he was younger?
Palikero.
Playboy. Maraming dinedate. Grabe
no.
naman, Hana. Hindi
Not
mo
at
alam
all.
No, I
Not
think
at all, not
he
at all.
he would always hang out with his guy friends. And they would do things that guys do, but more like they would do sports, they would hang out.
So he never went to this mga drinking phase, mga ganon-ganon.
If it was ever that, it was just among his friends.
responsible.
Very responsible. But
So how many girlfriends has he had? Okay, Solana, do you know? Okay, spill the beans, Ella. Ano ba to? Wala?
I am aware of people he has liked. That is what I
He doesn't. Yeah, he's very selective. I
He's
think.
very selective. He doesn't go around one girl after another. He's not the type. I
Does
feel
he
like
bring girls to the house to introduce your parents?
Only if it's serious. Only if it's serious. And that's
Only if
not
it's
a lot of
important.
times. I think he really values who he introduces to the family. And that means that he's serious.
even when it comes to friends, actually, like he doesn't just bring any
Yeah.
kind of even if it's a guy friend. Those people need to be really close to his heart for him to bring them and invite them to our house.
Okay, he sounds perfect to me. Come on, guys.
What does
give
he
me
do
naman some
wrong?
reality. No one can be that perfect. What is not perfect about your brother? Solana, yan. From the mouth of babes.
It's super hard to wake him up. When he went to school and I was also there, he'd be the last one to be in the car.
So is he better now that he's in showbiz? Why he's very on time?
He's better because he has accountability now. Like, it's not just about him, it's also about other people. So I think that's something that's improved. But yeah, Donnie in the morning sometimes he takes time to warm up. So
Masungit ba? Can he be masungit?
It depends how you wake him up.
Oh, what's the
Like
best way
he's-
to wake him up, Solana?
Because they always ask me to wake him up. Because the way I wake him up, I hug him and then I kiss him and then I say goodbye.
Wow, swerte naman. That's a nice way to wake up. And he wakes up with a hug and kiss?
but if you say, Donnie, get up, wala, he won't even want to talk to you the whole day. If you do
Wow. So sensitive siya.
He's sensitive when
Tampuri.
it comes to his
sensitive.
his warming up.
Have you seen any changes since he's become
I
famous?
think he's just been more generous because has more to give.
Yeah.
so
He's
that's
always
the
been a
biggest
giver.
change.
What does he give you guys?
Well, if I ask him for a book, he'll get me the book.
Oh, okay. He never says no to you, Solana. But I
Really?
don't think you ask for much. Book is not exactly mahal. You don't want to ask for video games and things.
I don't play video games that much.
You have to hang around my Scarlett, but she will become like you. Oh, How have you felt his generosity, El?
I think apart from material things, it's he gives opportunities for you to be involved in his life. Like for me, he knows that my passion is in design, and so he asked me, Ate, can you help me fix my house? So
Wow.
right now I'm in charge of
He's
fixing
building
his
his
house.
own house.
Putting together his house. He asks Hannah to be involved in shooting his content, like even they traveled together so that he could have her there with him.
Bayad yun, Hans.
The bayad
It
was
was
the
trip.
flight.
The flight.
Where did you go?
So basically, we missed each other. We wanted to hang out, and he was like, "I'm going to Dubai next week." So I was like, what if I come with you?" And he was like, "Sige, I'll pay for your flight. Just shoot me a vlog." So I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
So
he looks for
we
opportunities.
hung
At
out.
least he gives you dignity na hindi lang
Yeah, but
freebie.
I wouldn't take something like that if it's just. I mean, I also respect the fact that he works for his money, and I'm not just gonna be like, "Get me this, get me that," you know.
So he's careful with his money. You haven't seen
Very.
him spread. I know. I talked to him. He's buying property.
But he's investing.
It's
like
always
a smart.
It's always after he set aside his savings and his tithes that he sets aside a certain amount to spend. Well, actually, my mom
And he has to
helps him
consult
with
my
that.
mom
He has to
first.
consult my mom.
Only your mom, not your dad. And mom. Just your mom.
Well, both of them.
Both
if you,
of them.
yeah, but my mom is mostly in charge of helping with finances. So
Ah.
it's so funny because there was one time he was at a store, a big luxury store, and he knew he could afford to buy whatever he wanted at that time. Goes to the counter and he gives his card, but on the side he goes, "Mom, I need the OTP." Because it goes through my mom's, the OTP goes to my mom's phone. If it's a big expense, so walang lusot.
Grabe talaga. Stricto
She
naman.
knows. But it's helped him, I think, manage his money well. So they have that dynamic with each other, so it works out.
Anyway, I want him to cry when he watches this video. Hope he watches it. So can you give a message? Para maiyak siya.
Hi, Kuya Donnie. I love you so much. I hope you're watching this because I miss you and I hope you can have dinner with me soon. I love you.
Donnie, thank you so much for being a brother to us and making us feel like you haven't changed at home, but only, as Hannah said, become more generous and more loving to all of us. And I really do pray that more success comes your way because as you continue to grow, you also bless the people around you. So we love you, and I'm happy and proud to be your ate.
I just want to say congratulations for this new campaign with Belo. Just everything that you are accomplishing right now, you rightfully deserve because you have just really paved your way and you've worked so hard and you have been humble along the way. And we're just so happy to be able to do life alongside you and to support you in any way that we can because you give us the chance to support you and you don't just do this alone. We love you so much, and I'm so excited for your bright future ahead.
Yes. Advocate. Yes.
Advocate bright future.
Anyway, what? Bright future. The future looks bright for Donnie. Can you adopt me, guys? Can I be an adopted member of the Pangilinans?
You can also adopt us, tita.
Oo nga, ina-adopt ko naman kayo, di ba? Anyway, so thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and doing it the second time, Solana. Please come to the house. I want Scarlett to imbibe your very good values and take care. May all of you succeed in whatever. I know you have your own dreams. I didn't ask about it, but somebody's getting married soon. Yay! We are a wonderful, wonderful guy. And Ella naman what is your production? Where do you want to go?
Film.
Film. So you'll be a director?
Hopefully. One day.
I'm sure you're so good. She did my TikTok, best TikTok ever. Thank you again. So today, as my guest, George Clooney of the Philippines. Named George Clooney by his son, Donnie. So welcome the good-looking parents with the good-looking children who are so nice, kind. Maricel and Anthony. Pangilinans, yay! Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, we really want to have a deeper look on Donnie, di ba?
Oh, God.
Parang getting to know him from the family point of view. So, we are interviewing you. Interviewed your daughters. So, do you agree, sir? Ikaw na. What's your son like?
Deep.
Okay.
Yung sinabi mo
Deep
deep,
dive into
you
Donnie's
have to go deep with Donnie to understand where he's coming from. It's
Ever
like
since he was a kid?
at the age of 11, he was asking me how to make better decisions. So gumawa kami ng isang acronym for him, siya pa yung gumawa.
Oh.
If you want to get anything in life, number 1, what is God telling you? G, what are you excited about? E,
Oh.
and what is your talent?
Oh.
That was Donnie at 11 years old.
From listening to all your talks.
No, but that was from him. So, Dad, now I know what I want to get.
So what did he want to get at 11?
Negosyo palagi iniisip
Oh
ni
my
Donnie.
gosh.
Negosyo.
Oh.
Meron siyang maliit na
Saan galing
notebook.
yung drive niya to make money?
No, I think he has this, he loves money, not money really na
The making
parang
of it, the multiplying
the
of
way
it.
that it's
Diba?
made. He would wash the money so that it's clean. He
So,
would
planchain
iron
niya.
it.
No, come on.
Oh.
No.
And then he loves to multiply it.
Parang nasa Bible yun,
Yeah, tapos mahilig siya mamigay ng pera. Tapos nakikinig siya sa bahay. Tapos pag may sinabing, kailangan namin ng pera. Magkano kailangan nyo? Tapos may notebook siya. Pahiramin ko kayo, may interest.
Na ganun talaga.
5-6 na siya.
I used to massage the kids every night. And then one day,
oh,
massage.
Hindi naman yan kay Hayden,
Every night yun. And then one day si Donnie sabi niya, Dad, massage. Sabi ko, no, Dad's tired. No, I massage. 50 pesos for 15 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yes!
Pinaano
Ganun
mo
siya. Bata pa
He
lang.
enjoys saving. Hindi niya
Gusto niya
ginagastos.
isi-save niya yung money, tapos gusto niya na lumalago, pero gusto rin niya namimigay.
Sino binibigyan
The biggest
niya?
giver yon.
Yung mga nangangailangan.
Ako yun. Kami.
No, manager ka ba? So do you get some percentage of Donny's profit?
We co-manage him with ABS, Star
Paano naman kay
Magic.
Chris Kardashian, is that you?
Pero we have a clear set of rules and guidelines.
And we don't get as
We have
much
a
as normal
contract
managers
with him.
do kasi magaling mag-negotiate si Donnie.
Hindi, sabi ko na
That
sa'yo.
naman, this percent lang. Huwag naman ganyang kalaking percentage.
No, nakita ko kayo sa Kerry's gym. Di ba? Kayo ni Donnie umuupo doon. At saka napakaseryoso naman ang mga mukha niyo. So I was thinking, what's happening? Then I asked you later on, you said, kasi he's deciding to go into showbiz. And I think, I don't know, were you saying yes? Because it looks so serious. Kala ko nagno-no ka. Ano ba nangyari doon sa conversation na yon?
We were all shocked kasi he's the last of all our kids na akala namin mag-showbiz. Di ba? Kasi pinaka-introvert, pinaka-tahimik, pinaka-shy. Tapos bigla na lang, he wasn't deciding By the time he told us, he was decided.
Teka muna, how old was he? He wasn't yet
17.
21 eh.
Yeah,
When he decided.
17, 18.
Yeah,
Oh,
mga
and
ganon.
then?
And then he said, Dad, I want to join showbiz.
And what did you say? That.
Ikaw!
Talaga?
Remember?
Napaka-supportive naman ng ikaw ganun din? Oo.
No, hindi talaga ako okay. Yeah.
Bakit?
Um,
Considering you're the one that's really showbiz, what did
When
you
I was raising my kids, I never had the idea na one day they will enter showbiz. And hindi yun yung mundo na pinalaki ko sila in.
You retired from showbiz?
Yes.
You took a break during when you were
When I was
Yes.
raising them, and I did not really expose them to that kind of life. Kasi hindi siya madali.
But
Mahirap siya.
the kids knew you used to be.
Yeah, pero they had an idea, pero they were not completely immersed in it. And so, sabi ko kay Donnie, if you really want to be in showbiz, you will have to be found. I will not make introductions for
So
you.
he's not one of the Nepo kids. Alam mo yung what a Nepo kid is?
Dapat lang.
No. Kasi sabi ko, anak, if you do make it one day, I don't want you to think you made it because I made introductions for you. You
Donnie,
have to
though,
make it on your own. Because
But-
that is God's will
But
for
Donnie was not surprised with that. Kasi si Donnie, intentional yan Pag may plano, talagang iisipin niya, paplanuhin niya. Hindi niya sasabihin sa'yo. Pag shinare niya sa'yo, ibig sabihin,
Kompleto na.
Talking. I think I shared this with you before. He did not talk until he was 2 years old. Before 2 years, kami ni Maricel, kailangan natin ipakita na ang ating anak kasi we were concerned kasi wala. No, he wouldn't say anything.
No words.
No words.
But when he spoke when he was 2 years old, in complete sentences.
Yun na. Hi, Dad.
I know, he thinks differently. Like, you know, for example, he was frustrated one day kasi si Benjamin couldn't learn to figure out
Oh my
how to
gosh.
solve a Rubiks Cube. He said, Benjamin, it's so simple. Now, if you can't understand the way I'm doing it fast, I will do it slowly and I will write down each step for you until you complete it. Sabi namin,
Sinulat niya, 50 steps to complete your Rubik's Cube.
How old was he?
yeah, he was like 10 at that
10
time.
or something.
And then I
Talaga-
would pay him to tutor his siblings to do math.
Oh, kasi magaling siya sa
Oo, magaling siya sa math. Tsaka gusto niya kumita ng pera. So nakatipid rin ako kasi I did get the
Where does the
tutor.
drive come from to make money?
Well, I think it was when he gave money for Benjamin.
Yeah.
When he gave money for Benjamin's operation,
Surgery, heart surgery.
it went back to him kasi tenfold. So doon nabigay na siya. He was how old then? 6, 7?
Yeah,
So
6.
Benjamin needed heart operation.
And he gave $3. Of course, open heart surgery si Ben.
Okay.
His only savings, kinonvert niya sa dollars.
Dollars.
Kasi punta sa
US
Amerika
yung
eh.
ginawa.
And then nung binibigay na niya, ayaw niya ibigay kasi he realized sasama ako sa US na kailangan pang bayad, pang gastos. But when he let it go that night, somebody gave him $30.
Oh wow, big, ang bilis naman
Sabi niya,
ng
Dad,
balik ni
times
Lord.
10!
Okay.
Times 10! That stuck.
Did you ask them to contribute to Benjamin's
No,
surgery?
not at all. They were just aware of the fact that it would take a lot. Not only resources financially, but time, energy, everything. And the agreement was we were all gonna go through this together because we were not sure if Benj would make it.
How old is Ben?
He was 4. If he made it, we will all celebrate.
Yeah.
If he didn't make it, we're all in this together.
Ganda naman.
It was not an easy time in our lives.
Sure, it's one of the biggest trials. To have a child sick and having to go through this. I was talking to him about what he does with his money, and he's very wise. Diba? It's always about buying property, investing. Galing naman. You have to teach me how kasi si Scarlett, walang
No, okay, so this is how we trained our
Let
kids.
them hang. Let her hang with Kuya Donnie.
The way we train them kasi is, okay, we will give you what you need. But if you want something, you have to work for it.
Yeah.
For example, when they were old enough to have phones, because we needed to communicate with them, we would give them, a regular, simple phone that we could call them for. And then they would say, but can I have like a smartphone or something? Yes, you can. If you want it, you can earn the money to buy it. So palagi ganun. Pag ganun yung programming ko sa kanila.
Too late to hear.
Never
Ako
too
naman,
late to
Scarlett,
repent.
What do you want?
Ay, hindi.
Kasi she's, to be fair, sobrang hindi siya materialistic.
That's
I
good.
think, kasi like my daughter Crystal, ako kasi deprived. Okay, and then deprived of designer things.
Yep.
Bags. My
Yep.
parents thought
Yep.
they were the silliest things. Like, okay, this t-shirt, ang ganda ng brand.
Belo!
Kunyari, let's just say crocodile
Designer.
to, Crocs. Eh, yung t-shirt, ito yung price, kunyari sabihin mo $10, pero yung Crocs nagiging $50 na. So my parents wouldn't let me buy. So sabik na sabik ako sa designer. Kaya mukha akong loka-loka when I buy. It's like, it means making it. With Scarlett, she doesn't want anything. She doesn't ask for anything. So parang when she finally asked, we're so excited. And plus, when she was young, everybody just kept showering her
Yeah,
things. So she kept giving it away. So ngayon, walang hunger talaga to make money. Eh ako, since I was a child, nagtitinda na ako ng ice candy or whatever to make money. But I don't know that's it, just depriving him. If they
No,
want
it's
more.
not depriving. It's making them realize the reality of things. They have what they need, and if they want something, we want them to know the value of it by working for it. And then if they don't need something, maybe like in the case of Donnie, for example, during the pandemic, he said, Mom, we've been here in the pandemic and we're still able to eat. What about the people outside our village? They cannot eat enough like we are now experiencing. So he gave seed money. Can we do something with this seed money to feed people? I shared it with some of my Bible study friends, and then they also gave. We were able to feed 100 families for 8 weeks. So even if they don't need anything, they know that other people need something. They'll start the seed, and then other people will follow, and then it grows.
There's a saying, you cannot teach, but you create the environment. So, for example, kay Scarlett, ba't di ka gumawa ng activity? For example, gumawa ka ng maliit na tindahan sa bahay ninyo, siya nagbebenta. And then, biglang makikita niya, oh my God, iba pala yung kinita ko. So, you know what I mean? It's not, you don't have to deprive, but give her the experience of earning. And then suddenly you say, ay, mas gusto ko to, mas excited kasi I own it. You know, so you create the environment.
Sige, so next summer po, maglalagay kami ng ice candy sa labas.
Yes, halo-halo.
Pwede ba pumunta po kayo doon? Kasi para naman ma-feel na may bumili.
Iba yung fulfillment pag ikaw yung nakabenta, hindi ka lang binigyan.
So wala siyang crisis of faith because of course you brought him up Christian. Right?
Oh, every day is a crisis of faith.
No, because
No,
every
every
day
day.
we face challenges in
Every
life, and
day
we have
will
to cling to the Lord.
Will I say
Every
yes
day.
to this contract or no?
Questions to me now, Mommy, how do I believe that Jesus loves me? Mommy, how do I believe that Jesus really is a savior or whatever? Hindi ko alam sagutin tong 7-year-old na to. Diba? So, paano ginagawa yan natin?
Actually, magpasalamat ka nagtatanong.
Okay. O yun.
Diba? I mean, just the fact that your daughter is asking questions. Yes! Diba? I'll get back to you, Scarlett. Okay? Then, that
I
means
will
there's...
learn how to do apologies for kids.
Oh, but there's a hunger. Diba? And that's why...
I shouldn't take it
No.
negatively.
You can get back to her next
But
week.
don't you
2
believe?
weeks
You
from
just
now.
believe.
Yeah.
What do you think? So our tagline is the future is bright. What do you think of Donny's future? Do you see him in show business forever?
I don't know what the plans of the Lord are for him, but I know the future is bright because we have partners like you. Diba, Belo?
I heard you have a beautiful new movie. He is so excited for everyone to see.
Yes, he's a big part of it.
Whose story is that?
Well, it was the concept was written by Alessandra De Rossi. And then Prime Cruz, our director, did the details of the actual script because he's a gamer himself. It's a gaming movie.
So,
Yeah,
mga
with the help of
talaga.
Hannah Pangilinans.
Hannah's
Or
also
Hannah.
our creative producer.
Wow,
So it's a
the whole
family
It's a
thing.
family project.
Yes, he's the executive
You
producer.
were there every day, kaya pala nasanay ka na dumarating. Because we've had shoots before with Donnie. Wala naman pa.
No, you messaged me. Are you coming? Pag nagtanong si Vicki, are you coming? That's not a question, that's a command.
Anyway, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay, give a message to your darling son, please, na para naman may hugot yung aking YouTube.
What is your message to Donnie?
Na siguro yung message ko sa lahat ng supporters ni Donnie. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyo kasi patuloy niyong sinusuportahan si Donnie and lahat ng mga importante sa puso niya. Sana suportahan niyo rin tong campaign ng Belo because the future is bright with Belo.
I love you, but even in their shoot, remember, you showed me the Belo essential. Bigla nang may commercial siya. Ikaw. Nako, George.
No, I just
George
wanna say-
Clooney. Go.
No, thank you, Donnie, because you know this, that it's not just you being changed, it's dad being changed because of you. Someday I wish to be like you. Sa totoo lang.
Malaki yung ulo ni Donnie. You always say when I
Hindi.
grow up, I want to be like Donnie. Why? Why do you say that? You're a person
The
who
ability
teaches
of Donnie.
people how to make their lives the best.
Hindi kasi yung gustong baguhin ni Marisa sa buhay ko na kay Donnie eh.
Ano yun?
Donnie has this ability to just keep quiet and to process and not to panic before he actually engages. Yun ang gusto ko kay Donnie. And the fact is, I'm learning from him. And I will continue to learn from you, son. So God bless you. And again, the future is bright with you.
Thank you for guesting again.
You're welcome.
We'll do another shoot because I love having you around. But I said that if they can adopt me, sabi naman niya pwede.
Hindi, ang mga anak natin nagpapa-adapt sa kanila.